I wanted to make this clear. I do these grocery shops for this low because this is really all I have to work with. We're back at my favorite grocery store, trying to get our 50-cent or less deals. Does look like they have a wide variety of different things up front here. Different from last time. Before we get into the shopping part, I want to make sure that we hit the clearance section first. See our clearance section. Let's see what they have. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen so many people do this pizza maker kit, and I believe that they are $1.97, but I'm gonna pass. Looks like they have some protein bars. They did have something else here, but it's empty. They have some of these Pringles. My husband did try these and he did not really love them, so we're gonna pass on those. Also have these cheese whiz jalapeno type Chester's poppers for 77 cents. They also have some dog dental treats for $2.47. They have some cereal. I have never heard of this brand. Let me know if this is something you've seen in the past. So I'm feeling like this is not a very great clearance section, at least on this side. Let's go to the other side. This is something I normally would grab. These are the Takis brand chips, and they are 97 cents. And then moving down, it looks like they do have Takis popcorn as well, but I'm not seeing anything for 50 cents or less. Not over here. However, I do see some Almond Joy candy bars, 4 for 97 cents. So because I'm gonna treat myself, I am gonna grab 2 of these. I always try to make sure that we start in the dry goods. I know I usually start by looking at the pet supplies, and that bugs people, so we're doing something a little different, even though that's at the front of the store. I was asked to get cereal if it was cheap, because we have already gone through almost all of our cereal, and the only thing I can see that's cheap is the Reese's Puffs, and they are $1.99, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those in my cart. Unless I find something cheaper, then we can do that. I'm not seeing anything cheaper. They do have a bigger box for $4.99, but you might as well grab 2 of the other one. Okay. Moving along. My goodness, I haven't seen Honey Smacks in a million years. Feels like a million years. The other thing I noticed about this store is that they do have deals that they post on Facebook in their ads, and then they also have deals at the end of the month, which we're getting close, so we're gonna have to keep coming back. And I've even thought about going to a separate store altogether. These are fudgy cookies. Now, if you guys remember, I got all those cookies last time for really cheap, but if you wanted them, they're 77 cents, but I'm gonna pass. I'm also noticing that they do have a lot of these high C fruit punch. Now, at one point, high C used to be very unhealthy. I don't buy high C, but $1.99 if you were on a road trip or doing something fun or outdoorsy wouldn't be too bad. Moving along to the baking stuff. I am gearing up for the holidays because they are literally around the corner. Next month will be October, which means that we will be headed into Halloween fall season, and we do a lot of baking. A lot of baking. The other thing I'm always looking for is a deal on canned goods, just because they are shelf stable and I can keep them for much longer. I do feel like this could be a good deal. Chili starter for 99 cents. Have you guys ever used this? I have not. It just says add meat and beans. I definitely don't need any dried beans or rice at this moment, because you guys saw me get a huge bag of rice, and we do have a lot of beans that we receive from the food pantries in the area, so I'm stocked up. I'm always in need of tomato products because we do eat a lot of Italian type dishes. So let's see what their prices are. This Simply Go is their brand. I've never had it before, but it's $1.99. But here is a steal, you guys. 47 cents. Yep, diced tomatoes for 47 cents. And they're 28 ounces, which makes it a pound. I think we're gonna stock up on this because this is something that I will use all winter long. And I'm gonna even use this in chilies. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these. And just remember, this Best By date, that is just a date. As long as you use it within a certain time, you'll be okay. So we're just gonna load up on that. Now my goal is to have a nice stocked pantry by winter time. So that way I can have an abundance of food, and when things get slow at work and in my area, I don't have to worry as much. Okay? So we have $4 worth there. So I think I'm gonna end at that and move along. Now, if I had started over here, I would have thought that this was a killer deal, but the bigger ones are even less expensive and you get more for your buck. However, they do have these roasted crushed tomatoes for 50 cents that I need to keep my eye out on for, because it's stuff like this that will go for $1 later on. Their other clearance table, but it doesn't have anything else but these chips on here. Remember when I got these for 97 cents? These chips were actually really good. Moving along to the drinks. Let's see if they have anything clearanced out. Oh my gosh, every time I see this Jones soda, it gives me 90s vibes in the summertime. Yep, that really vibrant green colored soda, the green apple one, was my favorite. Also, I don't know if Sobe still makes any products. I haven't seen that in years. So let me know, do you remember Sobe being a thing? They used to be pretty expensive too. We're always looking at the coffee. Don't even second guess it. We're always looking at the coffee. I have no idea what this is. All-in-one drink mix. Just add water and stir. 99 cents. Huh. Interesting. I think I'm gonna pass. They don't have any of my favorite drinks for 17 cents. They're 79 cents. But that's okay. Moving along. I'd really like to do trunk or treats for our community, but candy prices, like, look at this bag of candy. There's 75 pieces, but it's $16.99. No, hard pass. To check out the spices and the dressings, because even though we mostly eat gluten-free dressings and spices and mixes of sorts. I do have folks coming in for the holiday season. I know I've said holidays multiple times in this video, and that's because it's honest. The holiday season is approaching us very fast, but I'm not seeing, I will say this is a good deal on mustard. $1.09, 20 ounces. That is a good deal. I remember when mustard used to be really super cheap. I don't like mustard, but folks in my household love mustard. So if I didn't have any in my pantry, I would probably just grab some. But I am seeing some different mustard up here. Now the question is this gluten-free? It does look like it's gluten-free. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this honey mustard for the hubby and move along. Alright, you caught me red-handed. I'm in the pet section. I know I have to shop for pets from time to time, and I want to see if they have a good deal on wet cat food. Yep, wet cat food is very expensive and a luxury to my fuzzy feline friends. You guys know that I get it for cheap, like this over here, 50 cents for these. So I am going to remember this for a future video. Hey, what do I see here? 69 cents for this dog food. I have never heard of this brand before. The sad part about it, you see it says chicken. So my potato of a dog can't have that one because it's chicken and there isn't a lot left. So if you're near a grocery outlet, check out that brand for 69 cents for that big of a can of dog food. I mean, comparatively, same price. Yeah, I'd get the big one too, don't worry. Is it cheap chicken day again? Nope, I think it was that one time situational thing where chicken was really cheap. Still $2.69 a pound. How much are the drumsticks? They are $1.79 a pound. Whole chicken, $1.49 a pound. I think I'm gonna pass. Unless there's clearance meat somewhere that you're seeing that I'm not, which I'm not. So we're gonna be moving along to the next section, which is over here. Alright, I do see some Southwest hummus for 97 cents. I have not had this one before, so I don't know. Have you had this? I haven't tried it. I have no idea. Also, what the heck is this pickly dip? I feel like this is something that my friend Lori at Alice Undone should try to find. Pickly pickle dip. Interesting. Also noticing that produce in general has been going bad so fast. So unless I'm gonna eat it within a impromptu time or I get it from the food pantry, I think I'm gonna pass because it's been going bad fast even at other stores that I purchased from. I lied to you, I'm getting some bananas for 54 cents a pound. That's pretty good for my area. The question is finding some that aren't beat up. My goodness, these things are giant. Holy cow, they're huge. I feel like those bananas don't look too good. I don't want, interesting, I don't want bananas that are super, super large. You know what? I think that these will ripen up. So let's put these in our cart, like so. Moving along. Also, when the potato prices have been going on, these potatoes, these russet potatoes, used to be $1.49. They went up a whole $1. And the red and yellow potatoes have definitely gone up as well. And we won't even go there with garlic. Garlic got expensive. Time to look at the cheap lazy food, because from time to time I am lazy and I don't really want to cook anything. I feel like this is a little empty in here. A little bit empty. We made pizzas. I just got a message from my hubby saying, please see if they have any gluten-free pizzas, because I really want one. What in the heck is this? Tombstone made a thin crust tavern style pizza for $2.99. I will say these were hit in my household, the Tony's pizzas, when I got them 2 for $3. It's a pretty good deal, but this one is the best in my opinion, the Freschetta. I've never had this brand before. If you have, let me know in comments below. You get 2 or 3 of them in one pack for $10. Still not too bad. DiGiorno, $6.99. Red Baron. We ate a lot of Red Baron when I was a kid, so I don't really like Red Baron pizza anymore, so I just don't buy it. And of course, these little Tony's party pizzas are $1.99. I remember when these used to be like 99 cents, 98 cents. Giant bag of tater tots for $9.99 or $9.49. We don't know for sure how much these tater tots really are. Moving along to the ice cream. Do they have anything worthy of grabbing for cheap? I'm seeing some that are 99 cents. We've tried this one when we got these for 57 cents. They have honey bun and they have zebra cake, and then it looks like they also have a unicorn ice cream, which is strawberry cake essentially. So do I want strawberry cake, or do I want honey bun or zebra cake? I think we're gonna try the zebra cake. Let's splurge a little bit on ourselves with some weekly little snacks, and I'll likely share this with a certain 10-year-old who will enjoy this if I don't. Let's be real. He's 10, he's gonna eat it. Last but not least, I am checking out the bread section, specifically for anything gluten-free, even though I've already purchased bread for the month. You never know what's on sale. I will say their shelves are a little empty this time. Alright, we have our loot, and I spent all but 56 cents. Alright, I know, the deals weren't that good this time, and you're probably going, what? Explain. So I will. So I did get these big things of diced tomatoes, 28 ounces, 1 pound each. I got 2 for 6 of them. You guys saw that in the video. I am going to be making chilies. We're going to be making some tomato sauce. We're going to be putting these in a goulash. I also likely will top this on pizzas and whatnot. So, also you can make sauce out of this. So that's just stocking up for winter. Some things that we grabbed. We got some Almond Joy. I'm going to freeze one and eat one. Honey mustard for my hubby's sandwiches because he is working a lot more hours this week. Fingers crossed, and he needs to bring his lunch. Got a thing of medium eggs, a dozen. Now I will tell you, they are white this time. I usually like to get brown eggs. I don't know why. I think they taste better, but they do. I ended up getting these for pretty cheap. They only had 2 of these left, and a little old lady gal was behind me and grabbed the other one. Okay. Then they also had this Everhart's 1% low-fat milk. I always need milk. Every single week, we need to get milk. Okay. Reese's Puffs, that was the only cereal I ended up getting because all the cereal was ridiculously priced. I did get some 25% reduced fat, creamy, Skippy peanut butter. Also got a plain thing of yogurt. I know I got the big one at Costco, but we're low already. My little treat that I made became a thing in the household, right? You can go back and see that video. Also got the zebra cake ice cream that I will split with my 10-year-old. My other child really only likes chocolate or plain vanilla or strawberry. Okay. Also got some bananas, but that was it. This was kind of a sad $20 grocery haul, but I can't even talk. Your girl needs some coffee. $20 grocery haul, not terrible, but not great. But I feel like the deals are kind of getting less and less, depending on what time of the month I go to the grocery store. And I was told by the cashier that they were restocking a lot of stuff. There are other outlet stores in driving distance, so when I bring the hubby to the city to work, we will go there as well. He said that he would give me some money. Okay, and I will see you guys in the next one. But as always, you can only do what you can with what you got. This is filler for other things that we already have, so don't be thinking anybody's starving. Also, if you need to apply for food stamps, go to your local food pantry or ask your churches or local resources for help. Please do so. That is what they're there for, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.